And more breaking news this afternoon. A guilty plea in the case of a 19-year-old who shot his ex-girlfriend outside Arsenal Tech High School. Prosecutors built a case against William Alvies with evidence that came from the shooting victim, text messages, and his own confession. Eyewitness News reporter Carrie Klein has been in court today at the City County building. So, Carrie, what happened?
Hey, good afternoon, Scott. In connection to that June 3rd shooting of his ex-girlfriend outside of Arsenal Tech High School, William Alvies has pleaded guilty to attempted murder and carrying a handgun without a license. Now, Alvies could spend a minimum, based on those two guilty pleas, of 20 years in prison and a maximum of 50 years in prison with a fine up to $10,000. Now, Eyewitness News talked with Alvies' mother earlier, and she said her son has mental problems, suffering from bipolar disorder and depression, and was a ward of the state for many years and never got the help he needed. She blames many of his problems on that. Now, to recap this case, back on June 3rd, police say Alvies showed up at Arsenal Tech High School at lunchtime just as his ex-girlfriend was walking out to her car to go to lunch. He fired 6 times, hitting her once in the shoulder. She has now recovered. According to court documents, the couple broke up a couple of months before that shooting, but after numerous threats, the 17-year-old girl obtained a restraining order against Alvies. On the morning of the incident, police say Alvies called the victim's mother, saying he was going to kill her. After the shooting, he ran off, but later surrendered to police. And we talked with Alvies' attorney today after the plea deal hearing, and here's what he had to say about why Alvies decided to plead guilty.
He's known from the very beginning that he was guilty, and he's accepted responsibility for his actions. He is so remorseful for what's happened. It's just unfortunate. He loved this girl. He dated her for about 2 years, and unfortunately, things turned for the worse. Everything was on audio and videotape. There's no possible way that he could have won the case at trial.
Now, at the end of today's proceedings, Alvies asked the judge if he could be sentenced right away, saying he wanted to get this thing over with. The judge did set the sentencing for the next earliest date, which is 2 weeks from now, on December 4th at 10 a.m. Now, Alvies also pleaded guilty to another charge in a separate case dealing with auto theft back in 2013, but because he was out on bond on that case at the time of the Arsenal Tech shooting, all of these cases are kind of connected together. We'll talk more about that coming up later on Eyewitness News. Reporting live from downtown, Carrie Klein, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.
All right, Carrie, thanks so much.